Hey folks, here we are on the Mudhawk, me and my little companion. Hey, say hey buddy. Yeah, we're down here in the holler. Not really in the holler, but we're down here on the side of the road, right in the ditches on the little Mudhawk 6. So check it out. So what we do is we take a little riding down in the ditches and stuff. You can see we're down here kind of low, below the road. Turn all the way around here. We come down alongside this ditch right here, cut around. Can't come straight down there into there because it's a big drop off and it just ain't rideable. So we come down along there on this edge, hit this little cemented drainage path here, and we just ride it. You can see we're on the Mudhawk 6, 110cc. See all the water drains off here. Goes into a pond back there on someone's property. We ride it up like this. You can see we got a path worn down right here on the side of the road. All the way down, and you can see we're right outside the Damascus city limits. We're ready to go into the Damascus city limits. Oh yeah. Sometimes we'll ride the top up there, top of the ditch by the farm fence. We have a little trail up there. We can keep on cruising right here. There's some trash in the ditches that need to be picked up. Whoever lives in this house here, that's a nice house. Not bad. Not bad at bad. Sorry for being bumpy. I'm gonna cruise down here. And make it down through this little area. Right up alongside of this ditch here. If I had both hands. I'm going to check this out real quick. There's a little water drainage spot right here. Now water drains off the road from some drains, whatever, you know, water drains. Can't even think straight right now. Anyways, it drains down from up there on the road, down this little gully here, and then shoots over to some ponds back there in those woods. And the cows use it to drink and all that stuff. There's also another drainage pipe that runs underneath the road to the other side. So yeah, a lot of cool riding. It's good old ditch riding. Now if you notice, I got to have a cushion on the back of there when we're double riding on this little 110cc, because that luggage bar on the back is hard on the booty, especially when you're sitting right there. So I put that on there, and man, it makes it a lot more comfortable. I've already done one oil change on this puppy since we bought it, and you know, it needs a little bit of this and that, but we've been riding the heck out of this Chinese four-wheeler. So you can see right down here, I got stuck. Got stuck last week down here. But he likes to ride these ditches and explore. He's got to be careful because the road gets busy. What you see down there, buddy? Yeah. No, you see there's a lot of trash down in these ditches and stuff. A lot of times I'll bring a bag with me and pick up the trash. I don't got one with me today, but a lot of times I'll come through and I'll pick up the trash as I re-ride and stop and stuff, because it's pitiful that there's so much trash up in these ditches. Like right there, some cans and crap. I mean, yeah. We'll walk on down here real quick. This is the one that travels underneath the highway all the way across. He likes to yell and hear the echo. But you can see the water from the road up above there goes in the storm drain. That's what I meant to say earlier. And it travels down through here. Water's coming through here from the other side. And you see there's actually some water flow right now. And it flows down and goes down there and goes over to those ponds. So, yeah. That's our extent of our riding. We like to ride the ditches of Damascus. Mickey! So, we travel back down to this side. Like I said, yeah, we like to ride down from the top up there and then try to skimmy this side. You can see our trail right there. And we come down into this little cement ravine here. This is just down low below the highway. And the reason why we can't come all the way through like we would like to, straight down and through, is because this is all built up, muddy area, and there's some stumps and shit in here from whatever was growing down here. There's a hole for a little critter. And you can see here's another drainage pipe that comes down from underneath the highway from the other side to here. So you get water flowing from here, which I think is also an overflow from some ponds on the other side. And then water comes down this cement ravine thing and down into here. Now we drove the four-wheeler down in here, and as soon as you drop the front tires into there, it goes all the way down. So really there ain't no way we could cross through here easily. So we go up and around it. So that's what it is, folks. Ditch riding in Damascus. If I wasn't filming, I'd probably be picking up some trash because there's tons of it. This has been flowing for a while, and we really haven't had too much rain. When it gets really hot and dry outside, this will dry up. I've seen it dry before, but there's a lot of excess moisture here and there. Like I said, it you know, water from up above there flows down this way. It all kind of channels into this little T here, which goes all over yonder, and there's a pond over in there, I think on someone's property there. So you can see it all comes here, kind of looks stagnant and shit. Yeah, you see a couple frogs here and there. That's what we do. Go out and do a little ditch riding, a little exploring around as we can, and just have a little fun and be careful. So, like I said, if we try to go across here from up there instead of cutting over, and we come straight down here, this is what it's like, folks. Front end goes straight down, and we're in the water. Yeah, so thanks for coming along with a little adventure. This is what we like to do: ride some ditches, have a little fun, you know, just living it up in a little small town, I guess. Southern Pollock is out.